Good morning, folks. It's your old Uncle Jason here, serving you up some spiritual breakfast from Our Daily Bread. So let's get into it, shall we? Today's Bible reading for Thursday, September 12th, 2024, is taken from the book of Exodus, chapter 20, verses 8 through 11. Here. Remember the Sabbath to keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God, and in thou shalt not do any work, thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, nor thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates. For in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth, the sea, and all that in them is, and rested the seventh day. Wherefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day and hallowed it. It's a good word this morning, folks. It's a lesson in that. So stay tuned. The article today entitled Retrieval Practice. R-E-T-R-I-E-V-A-L. Practice. Is written by John Blake. Have you ever been in the middle of telling a story and then stopped, stuck on a detail like a name or a date you couldn't recall? We often chalk it up to age, believing that memory fades with time, but recent studies no longer support that view. In fact, they indicate our memory isn't the problem, it's our ability to retrieve those memories. Without regular rehearsal of some kind, memories become harder to access. One of the ways to improve that retrieval ability is by regularly scheduled actions or experiences of recalling a certain memory. Our Creator God knew this, so He instructed the children of Israel to set aside 1 day a week to worship and rest. In addition to the physical rest that comes from such a respite, we gain an opportunity for mental training, to recall that, quotes, in 6 days the Lord made the heavens and the earth, and the sea, and all that is in them. Exodus 20:11. It helps us to remember there is a God, and it's not us. In the rush of our lives, we sometimes lose our grip on the memories of what God has done for us and for others. We forget who keeps watch over our lives and who promises His presence when we feel overwhelmed or alone. A break from our routine provides an opportunity for that needed retrieval practice, an intentional decision to stop and remember our God and, quote, forget not all His benefits, as in Psalms 103, verse 2. I got to tell you, folks, now that's some good word. The Sabbath was not meant to be a end-all, be-all, so to speak. It was made for us to reverence the Lord, to rest, to have that time that we can stop what we're doing and reevaluate everything that's going on. We may not be under the law anymore, but the law allows us to see who God is, to see what God's about, and see what He's capable of doing, and how much He really cares for us as we're going through. So as you're thinking about that today, why don't you meditate on it a little bit? Meditate on what God's done for you. Meditate what God's going to do for you. And meditate on what He's called you to do for Him. That's what I'm going to do today, folks. And I ask you to join me on it. But I'm going to let it go at that, because today's spiritual breakfast needs some reverence and a little practice on retrieval. So I'll let y'all to it. So until we meet again, folks, you stay safe, stay blessed, and as always, stay in the shadow of the Almighty. This is your old Uncle Jason, signing off.